Well, it's a very humid evening, as you can tell from the backdrop. I can't get enough of my tench hunting at the moment. And it's a very, as I say, a very humid evening, very close, very sticky. Humidity's around about 90%. I tell you what, just walk into the lake, just absolutely pouring sweat. Not going to bore you guys with my tactics. You've seen them in all the recent videos. Same setup, nice little Shimano travel concept telescopic spinning rod, light, Palatrax the stones 1 ounce weight, a few Esterberry boilies, a few PVA mesh bags, and also red worms as well. Tell you what, haven't got down as early as I'd like, far from it. It's around about 9:30 or 10 past now at 9. So the light is fading. Tell you what, the tench are rolling though behind me, as you'd expect in these conditions. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go straight on worm, get a single worm out there, see if we can get a quick pickup or not, and then maybe feeding some ground bait a little bit later, then switch to the boilie approach, because I would like to stay on worm into the night, right through to the morning time. But with this particular lake, with the head of eels that are in here, and they are taking the boilies at times, I don't think worm's going to survive too easily. Anyway, that's the sum of it. I'm going to get set up now. Don't want to waste any time. I'm absolutely chomping at the bit. Seeing tench rolling as you're putting your bank sticks in the ground is enough to make you really want to, you know, grab the actual chances with both hands and get a rod cast out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get the single rod set up and let's see if Lady Luck's smiling. Now all cast out, there's still a few tench rolling. I suspect it's going to quieten down a bit. I've been nicking the odd one or two during the nighttime hours, but really morning times have been really good, as you'd expect. Fingers crossed for a few more of these lovely olive green teddy bear eyed tincas. I'll leave you guys to watch the scenery and listen to the bird life. It's not easy. It's not very good. Stick back in the wet net. Oh, that was a bit hairy, wasn't it? Sorry about me complaining there, but that was just slipped off in the front of the net. I hope you can complain there. Well, that was a close one. Just went to land it and it just slipped up back out the front of the net cord. Nice looking tinca, very nice. And a few rolling though as well. Anyway, get the light off the water I think and have a look at this lovely looking olive green teddy bear. Oh, there we go, very nice scrap indeed. His fish tore off on the double dendrobenas that were hair rigged, and fish with a little mesh bag with estuary boilie and some grilled hemp ground bait that was just put round loosely around the nice gravel patch. Really did tear off. Lovely condition though, lovely teddy bear eyes. Absolutely, talk about a paintbrush paddle. And it didn't half generate some power there. It did really try to play a tricky one. Just had it over the landing net cord and it powered back off, nearly stuck me under the nearby marginal trees. But yeah, very nice too. Just draw myself back. There we go. Very, very welcome. How splendid is that? And it's perfect conditions. There's been a few bigger fish rolling as well. So yeah, the night is young and the morning should be a glorious one. Just nice to be out and have caught again. And the wonderful sterling scrap from the powerful, muscular, teddy bear-eyed tinca. Number 2 in the net. Lovely jubbly. What a lovely tinca tenching. Very nice there. Well, there we go. Tinca number 2. Went off like a right stinker. I'll tell you what, cracking scrap. Beautiful proportion, lovely build to it. Really, really nice. Another fine paintbrush paddle. Lovely set of teddy bear eyes. Really, really, really rather nice. Very enjoyable. Once again, just on double dendrobenas on the hair rig. A little bit of grilled hemp ground bait mixed with sweet corn put round. And a little mesh bag of crushed estuary boilies. Nice that the eels aren't playing havoc tonight. It's allowed me to get fully on the worms and it's certainly reaping the benefits and rewards as you'd expect. Look at that, what a lovely looking tinca. And I must say my brother did a sterling job with the landing net. Very nice too. Let's get it slipped back. fingers crossed for a third fish. Really enjoying this. Anyway, I'm going to get the light switched off and off the swim, but it's just useful to have it on for casting. Well, it's a bit of a bright floodlight. Now, another one hits the back of the landing net as such. This one's a right male. Look at that. Big spoon-shaped paddles. It's not really playing ball for the camera either. It's very lively, so I want to get it straight back. Lovely paddle on it. As I say, lovely spoon-shaped paddles. Really, really corking male. Nearly put me under my marginal snag to my right. Had to bully it a bit, I tell you. But yeah, very nice too. Lovely teddy bear eyes. Lovely build to it. Absolutely brilliant. Our morning has certainly dawned. Lost what felt a decent fish as well. Took me out yonder, a bit to the left, where the weed beds are starting to get a bit thicker. Or should I say where the weed beds are thicker. And yeah, managed to give it a little bit of pressure and apply a little bit of pressure and got it out a couple of the weed beds. A couple more heavy thuds plodding about, and then the inevitable happened. I can only assume that I had a clump of weed on as well, which is causing a bow in the line, helping disgorge the fish. And unfortunately, as I say, that ended with a hook ball. And that did feel a substantial fish. Felt really decent. It's the way it goes though, isn't it? You win some, you lose some. You land fish you shouldn't have landed. You get a bit of luck elsewhere and it gets balanced out. There's a little while left yet. I'm hopeful another fish maybe. That's not being too greedy. I hope it's not being too greedy. I wouldn't say no to another tinca before packing up. Easy tiger. Oh, there we go. What a lovely looking tinca. Tell you what, it's been absolutely thoroughly enjoyable. But yet again, had another hook ball and that felt a good fish as well. Never mind. win some, lose some, gain fish where you shouldn't have caught them, and gain a bit of luck there and lose it elsewhere. Always balances itself out, I always seem to think. I recognise split to the top of its tail there. Lovely paddle shape there. Beautiful paintbrush paddle. Lovely condition. Yes, thoroughly enjoyable. All been very plump, healthy fish. And this one's no exception. Lovely beady orange eye. Beautiful looking. Just draw myself back. There we go. How absolutely thrilling. Wonderful. Let's get it slipped back. Well done, lovely landing as well. Oh, that went. Wow, wonderful. I believe that's number 5. What a cracking, spirited scrap. Really tore off though, went for the weed beds. And I've got the drag set light, so it's acting as a bit of a bait rather, kind of scenario. So it tore off the spool of the that little down quick finesser that I'm using. It certainly did churn with this fish going off, heading off like a right hammerhead on a bit of a freight train express meets express elevator to the weed beds. But yeah, wonderful. Should have had that one earlier, which was a hook prawn. That did feel quite a good fish. As I often say, they always do. The ones that you never see always feel really good fish. But to be fair, no word of a lie, guys, it felt a good fish. There we go. How absolutely gorgeous. What a thoroughly enjoyable trip. Now, I've got around about half an hour left, but I think that'll be it for me. It's been enjoyable. I'm going to get packed up so I can head off on time, rather than keeping my mother waiting for an extra 10 minutes for an extra cast or so. Yeah, been really enjoyable. And thoroughly great and brilliant to share it with you chaps. And I good mention to my brother for some sterling work with the landing net. Yeah, wonderful. Let's get it slipped back, shall we? Well, I got to that part where it's an end of another fishing trip. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been thoroughly magical. Paid quite a few visits there by the good old doctor fish. And some beautifully stout, well built, pristine conditioned tinca tincas. Gorgeous orange teddy bear eyes, and it was nice because the eels weren't playing me havoc this time, so I was, you know, had free run to go dendrobinas and straight out on a worm attack. That said, as you will have seen, I didn't use any maggots at all, no maggot loose feed. I stayed with grilled hemp ground bait mixed with some sweet corn and a few crushed boilies in PVA mesh. Now the reason for that is I didn't want to put too much of any live bait down, maggots etc, to draw any eels in, so just sticking to that kind of, you know, approach really did pay dividends. That plus conditions are really good. I mean, let's not make no bones about it. It's cloudy, it's heavily humid. If you're an angler, you're going to go out and you're going to say to yourself, you know, I stand a good chance. But that said, normally the eels have been taking a few boilies as well, so it's nice to really reap the rewards with a dendrobina approach. And yeah, weren't they thoroughly pristine, gorgeous tench? It's been an absolute joy, these trips, and hopefully a few more yet, but we shall see. Anyway, I've got to be moseying on. Got someone waiting to pick me up, so if you have enjoyed the video, do take time to give it a thumbs up. That would be very much appreciated as always, and share it on your Instagram pages, your Facebook pages, your group pages or web pages, etc., and it helps get the videos to get a bit more of an audience and grow the channel more. That'd be really good of you guys if you'd be willing to do that. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed, bad if you click the subscribe button below and the bell icon by the side of it, you will be kept updated and get emails for all my future uploads. Plus, as ever, there's a good catalogue of other videos to work and wind your way through at your own leisure and pace. Anyway, from a very dull, beautiful tinker morning with a few teddy bear eyed tinkers decided to take the dendrobinas. It's been thoroughly enjoyable, and until my next video, take care guys, goodbye.